She gonna suck my tonight. She gonna ride my tonight. Let her touch my pocket, right? Like. You want to hit record on your phone? Well, why are we recording? Welcome back to the podcast. Corey, how you feeling this week?
We're on air.
Yeah, we're on air. Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a long week. Things have been going down. Times are going crazy. Twitter's blowing off. Inflation's at an all-time high. You know what? We're doing good in where we are right now. How you feeling?
Yeah, definitely doing good for where we are right now.
Yeah, it's we haven't filmed in a little bit. I think we've been using the stock footage. Haha, got you. But we skipped a week because we kind of ran out. We're now like filming every week now. Well, we've had some marketing meetings, and we're taking a big step forward in this podcast system that we set up ourselves. What do you think? What do you think about our marketing team? We're doing great.
Marketing team's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Good lads.
Yeah. And as we said before, we mentioned before, like interns. We're still looking for interns. We're not gonna pay you, but it's great credit. We're still looking at how to finalize how to make that legalization. What happened this week?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess like if oil, are we out of oil? Is that the big question?
It's not necessarily we're out. It's like I'm like I don't know. They don't want to open up the pipeline. I don't know what reasons. Didn't really look into that.
It's all with the Illuminati, man. I swear.
A lot of Russian oil. We kind of rely on Russian oil, and like we're gonna stop taking it now. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. Like the prices are already up. They're probably gonna go even more so up. And then I don't know. Like the other countries, we have some of our own oil, but a bunch of the European countries, they also use Russian oil, just like we use Russian oil. So, like, it's going to get weird for them, man. It's going to get weird for us.
Yeah, man. Who knows? The future's fucking weird. Everything's been going... I can't predict anything anymore. We've been through a pandemic. We're... Actually, what's good about this week? It's March... I think it's March 7th today?
9th.
It's March 9th. All right, but as of March 7th, no more masks.
Damn. My man David just got paid out his February bat rewards.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored by Brave?
Yeah,
not really.
Not really. Please don't say we're not sponsored. I actually looked into this.
Not sponsored by Brave.
We can actually get sued.
But my man making Brave money.
We can actually get sued for promoting people and not saying we're sponsored. Like if we say we're sponsored and we're not actually, and we promote something, we could get sued.
Well, yeah, we can't claim their name.
No, but then I'm like, in reality, like, what's the problem with that? Like, I'm promoting your product for free.
Oh, saying that we're sponsored.
Oh, well,
yeah,
that's
we're
like
not official representatives of their brand.
We're joking, but please download Brave.
Brave's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else is there? Yeah. Fuck, man. Last week, what did we cover? We covered layer 1s and layer 2s. We gave everyone
stuff.
we explained the whole the differences between some of the blockchains between Ethereum and Bitcoin blockchains to like
Avalanche, Terra,
Optimism, stuff like that. And this week, I think we were a little bit buzzed and forgot to mention DeFi, you know what I'm saying? In the last episode,
DeFi was supposed to be.
We were supposed to talk about that, but we even said at the end, like, we talked about DeFi, right? We didn't. We just skipped right over the whole protocol. As of everything else, our content's been going well. Our views were going up. Do we want to mention? We could cut this out, but like Coinbase took away their comment.
I don't know. It's some drama. Coinbase.
Yeah.
Coinbase.
All right, well, clip this right now. Coinbase. Where are you? Look right there.
Where are you?
Where are you? Like, you're leaving me like an abandoned father. You went to go to the store to get milk, and then you just took it. You took the money. You didn't even give it to me to like hold on to. Like, as much as we're blessed that you came and commented, we see you emoji. The fuck, like. You know, like I'm still gonna use your app. I have no personal beef against you, but come on, man.
See, I'm just imagining there's people our age working for Coinbase. Like, yeah, we're gonna like this. We're gonna do the eyes, and then like the manager's like, you gotta take that down. I imagine that's what happened.
If we were a mistake,
but maybe not. Who knows?
If we were a mistake, man, come on, like
redemption arc, you know.
Yeah, like it just makes us like want to hustle more and appreciate that we had the opportunity of getting noticed. And you know what? But now you really killed our ego.
I don't know about that.
Like every girl I talk to, I kind of just like don't even bring it up anymore. Like I just say, "Oh yeah, we have a podcast." And now I can't. I used to say I have a podcast, and Coinbase commented. They don't even know who the fuck Coinbase is sometimes because, like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just like a calm flex. But now it's cool. You can take your flex away because like I got like I don't know.
We'll keep on flexing. My man hit a deadlift PR the other day.
Yeah. We're
doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good in the gym. I think we should just like start getting in the episode. I think we mentioned everything we want to talk about for now. Has it like anything about your week that's crazy you want to say?
I'm like, I don't know. There's like a lot of good like Ukraine news regarding crypto. Like a lot of people
I've seen that. We've noted. We want to say that anyone in the Ukraine, if you're watching, if you can steal a tank.
Oh yes.
If you can steal a tank during wartime, it is actually tax free, and you will own the tank after the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy that like you can get some free stuff out of war. I'm not saying this is a good thing, but like you got to look at the positive sides of the negative, like overall. Like not everything could be terrible.
That could be generational wealth right there. Your family don't have much. You have a whole tank. I don't know what you would really do with it, but I imagine you could sell it to someone or something.
Who would want a tank in a non-war era? That's the
preparation.
Thing. Yeah, I guess.
You don't know when.
I don't know when. Maybe the apocalypse is coming soon. We don't know. We don't know. Before we start, like, we're in the back. You can see around in the background. We have we're in the same set as the first episode. We've been running around every episode, going to new sets, and we don't have a permanent home. I think everyone's pretty much noticed that. We're nomads when it comes to this podcast game. But if anything, it should prove to people that maybe we're doing great. Like maybe like these guys they're doing it everywhere because we can do it everywhere. We're trying to show you that like crypto is everywhere as well. It's all a metaphor for like life and stuff. And yeah,
it extends into all areas of life.
We're positive people. We give out energy. No, I'm joking around. I think that's it. But DeFi. So what is DeFi, man?
DeFi, it's pretty much an acronym. It stands for decentralized finance.
Right.
Not all of DeFi is actually decentralized. It's kind of a buzzword at this point.
Yeah. Like Web3 is also a buzzword. Like
yeah, exactly.
These are all just terms just made up.
There's no official meaning.
When I was sorry to cut you off, but like when I was like reading into this stuff before the episode, like it took me a little bit to realize that DeFi is literally just a term for like because there's a lot of stuff like when we tell you guys DeFi, it's basically
it's not one protocol, it's not one anything, it's literally just like a genre or a theme.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. It's literally like when looking in the movies, you're looking to genres. Like this is basically like a genre. Like there's it's open to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's on a blockchain. Anyone can develop them.
Yeah, it doesn't require a trust from the bank. And it's like the new financial system. Basically, they're trying to push basically like a banking of the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. Blockchain's the platform. DeFi are apps on the platform.
Yeah, DeFi. Yeah, so to clarify, like basically, DeFi is just like program. It's the program that runs most crypto, basically crypto, the crypto overall. Like
what was this? You said DeFi is
like the program that writes it. Like
no,
like hold up, I have that written down. Solidity is the program that writes this stuff.
Oh, Solidity. No, Solidity is the programming language for Ethereum. Yeah. I don't know. It's a programming language. It's like when
like JavaScript and like
exactly. I when you're editing your Tumblr page and you're doing like the HTML tags, like all of that's programming too. It's just programming for blockchains, or at least Ethereum. Solidity is for Ethereum and the Ethereum virtual machine. There's some other like blockchains that uses the Ethereum virtual machine, and they also read Solidity.
Got you.
Like for example, Solana, the Solana ecosystem, they actually have like well, I know the developers might like. See, I'm like the regular people, doesn't matter, but the developers, they might catch me on this. I'm like, they have some sort of like conversion thing where it just converts the code into compatible code for Solana. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. You could use Solidity for other blockchains that aren't Ethereum as well if they support it.
You know, a couple things that DeFi has. You know, there's I think when I was watching a couple videos, there's like a couple segment. It breaks up to a lot of things. Mostly, one major one is lending and borrowing.
Yeah, exactly.
And stable coins.
Yeah, stable coins, important thing.
Yeah. And like basically, DeFi is you know, a lot of stuff. Like it's basically like what we explained earlier. What smart contracts are, like smart contracts, which is like basically just programming things to like it's like building blocks of like Legos with different programs on it that all come together to make one big product.
Kind of, yeah. Like some DeFi protocols are just like built on other DeFi protocols. Like,
Yeah.
We'll get into it later, but for example,
MakerDAO is a great example for this for DeFi.
well, yeah, as DeFi itself, yeah, not one that uses another, but definitely like a solid base. It's to have dollars like usable. Like people want dollars.
Yeah, so they made a stable coin that's basically programmed to keep up with the same dollar with the same as the US dollar. So basically the stable coin is called DAI in this case.
Yeah.
And you know when you want to pay, you know, you want to get some money out of it, you put like collateral in. So basically, let's put, for example, you want $100 of DAI, you need to put like $200 of Ethereum, and it just flops it over, and then there you go, bada bing, bada boom, MakerDAO.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Pretty much, yeah, people want dollars. There's a lot of different ways so you can have dollars exist. Maker is, they call them collateralized stable coins because obviously you got to put up collateral in order to mint them, make them exist. There's other stable coins like USDC and Tether where it's like a real world company just holding dollars, or I'm like, there's scrutiny with everything. I'm like, there's uncertainty whether like there's actually the full amount of dollars in Tether's case, and I imagine there's people like thinking USDC probably isn't fully backed either. I don't know. It's just a different type of system. Instead of it being collateralized by dollars in like a physical company, it's collateralized by the protocol itself. Like Maker, the protocol sets up vaults, or you could set up a vault yourself, and you put your Ethereum in, and you're able to make dollars off of the Ethereum. But the vault's kind of like a weird contract type thing. I'm pretty sure the DAI could be liquidated if the worth of the Ethereum gets low enough, because it's the Ethereum collateralizing the loan. It's like it's pretty much how rich people do to houses. Like you buy a house, you pay it off in full, and then you take out a loan off of the house to buy something else.
Yeah.
If the housing market crashes and your loan's taken off based on the house, anything you bought with the house, well, I guess not anything you bought with the house is now subject to be taken, but you got to make up the money somehow. You borrowed the money, needs to be, they pretty much just take the house, essentially. Yeah.
Basically, you just go lose everything.
Yeah, like you don't lose whatever you bought, but you do lose the house, and the house would be your Ethereum in that case.
Got you. All right. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Well, that's a great example with the houses. What also DeFi can do is, you know, it's for smart contracts. We've said that it can develop ecosystems, basically like how like The Sims, but with real money. It's pretty interesting that we can code stuff like that. Basically, like taking like in-game currency and making it like our own. I think like for better examples, let's take World of Warcraft for example. You know, World of Warcraft has made the best, like, you know, made the maker of Ethereum come out. You know, basically in the game you can pay. You know, it combines basically and like fungible and non-fungible. So we can pay, like, if we can pay extra money and get coins in the game, which is just currency, like for, you know,
It's like Clash of Clans gems. It's
Yeah.
like any mobile game gems.
yeah, basically like it's always been around. Yeah, this is just bigger terms, but yeah, so you can pay for coins in the game, and then like for your non-fungible stuff, you get like sword shields and stuff like that. It's just that those are like assets that are in the game. So it's pretty cool that you can program with all that, and you can put that. And with DeFi, you can program both things into like one type of world.
Well, they've been adding to the ecosystem. They now, since they have their own side chain, Ronin. I guess Ronin's kind of counted as a layer 2. Yeah, it's just their own side chain that they have for processing the Axie Infinity transactions and any other game that might start underneath the same umbrella by Sky Mavis. The Ronin token itself, I think it came out around $3. I don't know where it is now, but that was doing...
Is it on Coinbase or is it like on its... what's it
I don't know if it's on Coinbase yet. It probably isn't since like you haven't told me. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't said anything.
I don't know. Like it's its own token. It's an ERC20 token. You can AXS is down about half from like its peak before. I think AXS was at like 110 or like $100. Now it's around 40, 50. SOP was going down. Now it's coming a bit back up because of
as of last night. Like you remember, like we were up at like I think like 1:00 at like and actually no, it was a little bit earlier, like 11. I think we were talking about how like we went on Coinbase and some of the coins are going up right now.
Yeah. See, we skipped the thing at the beginning. Like we usually go the markets.
Oh, right.
One time the markets are doing fine, we don't bring up the markets.
Oh shit. Yeah. Give me like 2 seconds.
I just got asked a crypto question. Someone's looking for They just asked me if I have a recommendation for like a low volatility bet for crypto. I'm thinking you should probably like look at it the same way you look at the stock market. If you want like a low volatility type bet, picking any one token probably wouldn't be the best move. You'd probably want to go for an index because that'll be like the average returns of all the assets. So a total market cap token for crypto would probably be something he's looking for, because if you think the space in general will go up, then there you go. You have the entire market in one token, essentially. I think that'd be a good recommendation for him. That would be DeFi, too, because it's...
No, it all is. But just so we're clear, just because we forgot to mention in the beginning, as of today, March 9th, right? March 9th?
Yep.
As of today, Bitcoin is standing at a whopping $41,853.05. It's up 8.58%. And Ethereum is $2,710.93, all up by 5.52%. So basically, we're looking great. I actually just bought $10 of BAT while we were sitting here. I always believe in BAT. I think BAT is like, it's gonna go Bitcoin, Ethereum, BAT. But that's just me. Like, I could be having like an ego with it, but I think. Oh yeah, by the end of this episode, we can actually mention this. Brave is having a sweepstakes right now as of March 8th. Basically, if you have a Brave wallet on the Brave browser, swap over whatever, do any kind of transaction on your wallet, and you can be entered for a couple giveaway for a lot of prizes. Last night, I think it was like 1,000 BAT you can win, and then today is an NFT NFT lion.
Lazy Lions?
Lazy Lions, the NFT project. You can also, and then by the end of the week, I think the big winner is Bored Ape. So please, if you'll see this. I think you have like a couple days left, but use your Brave wallet. Get yourselves in there. Get yourselves in the community. Maybe you can win a Bored Ape, and then you can thank us. And maybe keep that money for yourself and go to school and do great and do better than us, because that's all we're here for. We're here to spread positivity.
I think learning how to learn by yourself and manage yourself.
Yeah. But what's also cool about I was talking about this earlier. Me and Courtney have been doing some dumb stuff. Sometimes we get injured on the job. Well, Courtney especially. Actually, no, I feel like I get hurt. There's a video of me falling off a one wheel swinging a golf club. I'll put that in. We'll put that in right here. But yeah, as I was saying. Yeah, that's part of it. We get hurt, but you know what else? DeFi helps with? Insurance. And this new wave of smart contracts are just insurance. You can make insurance policies all with your crypto, and that's pretty sick. I gotta say, if a lot of people have trouble finding life insurance, health insurance, maybe crypto can be the answer, and maybe you can have a crypto insurance.
There's certain products I wish I remember the name because I've seen it 4 times recently. But there is a specific insurance and benefits type crypto protocol that's pretty much targeting DAOs to try to get the members to start using their services. Essentially, you could work for a DAO and have health benefits just like a regular employee in the regular world.
Yeah. If you're ever looking for any any careers in this new crypto universe, remember web3.careers is a great place to check out some good internships. You can be and you can work remote. It's pretty much cool. I think a lot of it's in other countries like England and Germany that you can apply to, but there are remote jobs that you can get paid in crypto. As of right now, I work. I can mention this. As a side note, as of today, David, we're finally written down on paper that I am an LLC, individual, single member LLC. What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, you see, Courtney's really impressed. Anyway, the what was I getting with this? Oh yeah, I've been applying to jobs, but I've applied to many positions to try to get paid with Bitcoin instead of real money. Cause but those crypto jobs are all out there now. Like it's getting it's getting pretty big on the websites I've been looking.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of jobs. I think Coinbase has at least like 5 IT positions. I think they said they're trying to. I don't want to blow the numbers out of proportion. I think it was either 3,000 or 30,000 people they're trying to hire.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of hiring going on everywhere.
Get yourselves in the crypto game. Get yourselves like, make your main job crypto. Like why not have two hobbies in one? Back to insurance real quick. You know, the it's cool that like these programs can like you can have like smart contracts with insurance. But I don't. Do you know any like actual like protocol?
Yeah, Nexus Mutual is one of them. Nexus Mutual is probably the biggest one currently. I think the token's NXM. I think the way it works is pretty much it's like by protocol basis, and they only insure certain events. Like I think, for example, if it's like a smart contract hack, like if there's like an actual exploit in like the programming of the code itself, that's one thing they cover. There's certain other events they cover. Like for example, if it's for a stablecoin project, let's say the stablecoin depegs, and now the thing that's supposed to be worth $1 is worth 90 cents. I think there's insurance on events like that.
Oh shit!
And the way it works is like pretty much whoever wants to provide the insurance, because remember it's a two-way system. It's not like you're going to Nexus Mutual, the company. There's users on this side, users on the other side. The users that want to provide the insurance, I think their money essentially gets pooled, and I don't know how it garners interest, but I think it gets interest somehow. And then the people on the other side, they need to take out cover on their investment. They could either do it with Ethereum, or I think they do it with the NXM token for a discount. Like there's the people who supply the insurance, people who take the insurance out, and then there's a third group of people who actually verify if the hack happened. And the people who verify if the hack happened needs to put up their own money. I don't know, pretty much like the hack or whatever happens. And then the community people are like, oh, this hack happened. I want my money from the insurance. This goes and signals the people who stake their money in to go look and see if the protocol was actually hacked. And they pretty much just look at the details. They say yes or no. It's an entire group of people, so obviously it's kind of majority rules. If a bunch of them say yes, the hack happened, and some of them say no, the hack didn't happen, the ones that say no, they actually lose some of their money. They get slashed. And I don't know if the ones that say yes get rewarded. It's been a long time since I've looked at how Nexus Mutual works, and it's obviously a little confusing because it's both sides of the insurance and also verifying the thing happened. But that's pretty much basically how it works.
Yeah, I mean, what's cool, man? Like you can program them stuff into video games. Like I know I was just actually about to hop into Central End before you got here.
See, the opposite way of thinking about it, that's even better, is anything that you know that exists in video games that makes sense economically in the video game, you could have in real life.
Yeah, like it would just be getting paid.
It's the same
bro,
thing.
Imagine GTA. Like I hope eventually this comes up, but GTA can literally be like a regular. Like you can be making real money off it if programmed correctly.
Yeah, it's thank you for that. Literally, if it's programmed correctly, anything can exist. Like you could think of it like Uber. Like they have a pricing, they have the way it works, they have the technology. If it makes sense to everybody involved, the drivers, the company itself, and the people calling the taxis, as long as all the rules make sense to everyone and you agree it makes sense and it's fair, and you use it, it could just exist.
Yeah, that, and like, you know, I don't know if this is true or not, but like I've been seeing on like TikTok and Twitter that like people are working in the metaverse in subways like for $2 an hour. Now I don't know if that's like 100% true, or like, cause like how would that, like who would want to do that? First of all, $2 an hour in the metaverse, but like who knows what they're getting paid in? But I don't know, man. What do you think? Do you think like this, like people are eventually going to start fucking making fake sandwiches?
Subway, like the restaurant
yeah.
chain.
Not
I could definitely see that being a thing then. It depends on the protocol, because it could literally just be an NFT game. It kind of depends. Like it could.
There's people just paying for fake sandwiches. That's what I think is kind of weird.
But it depends on like I would need to look into the project. Obviously, I know nothing about whatever this project is, but there's definitely ways to make it work. It just kind of depends.
What? Yeah, that's just kind of blowing my mind about that. The whole metaverse thing, man. I'm telling you, it's like basically it's coming closer and closer every day.
Yeah.
And like every day, like we just launched a new an announcement of daily news on our TikTok. Courtney has been doing them. But yeah,
Daily news.
if you didn't see any
Starting
videos, please just comment Courtney sucks right now below. Because maybe
Do
encourages
it. Keep me accountable.
Yeah,
if you don't see any news by the time this is out, there's a problem.
Yeah, there's a huge problem. Either like
I
Courtney
might be dead.
not really, but yeah, man. That and I just want to see housing. Like I know right now that Snoop Dogg's mansion is now
Oh yes.
available in Decentraland, which is another type of metaverse.
Oh, Sandbox.
Sandbox. I'm so sorry. Sandbox. Snoop Dogg's mansion is available in Sandbox right now, and you can go in
A
there.
limited. It's like a limit. There's only a few things you could do. I think there's like 3 things you could do, but it's still kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
you could check it out finally after seeing all the news.
Yeah, I'm hyped about it. We got to check it out. We'll probably make some content in Snoop Dogg's
Yeah, definitely.
availability. Courtney's got the MetaQuest down here. You want to show them the MetaQuest we have on the floor? Courtney's got the MetaQuest. VR chats, and we are trying to have an episode in VR. Hopefully, we'll get some podcast episodes out there.
Coming soon.
Make these. We gotta make these interesting. We gotta stand out. Oh shit, we gotta stand out. Courtney is. Are you actually in? Is there?
Yeah, it turned on.
Oh, word. But yeah, as I was saying, DeFi, the DeFi man is going to change everything. This whole metaverse, it's basically Sims, but in real life now. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking great. One of the biggest DeFi projects out there right now is Compound. I think we should really mention, which is basically taking your assets such as BAT,
BAT is down there.
BAT, Ethereum, Tether, and basically getting an algorithm to make interest on your asset. So basically, I put in some BAT and I can make basically like an APY sort of thing. And it's pretty cool. I think everyone should. I think if you're into crypto, want to get some more money out of it, please check out Compound. Put a little bit of your what you'd get from your Brave wallet, or whatever you use.
See, that's actually a strategy right there. You could see.
Tell him,
that could be a solid strategy. See, he just earned a BAT in his wallet here in Gemini.
How much we're in for this month?
I don't know how much for the month, but I know a total. Total it says 24.5 BAT.
Yeah, that's only on one laptop.
Yeah, multiple laptops.
I have 4 in here, which is
But yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure we've explained BAT before, but just in case we haven't, I'm pretty sure
we've explained BAT. But
Brave. It's an ad blocker. It's a Chrome browser. It's a privacy-focused Chrome browser. The code for Chromium, it's open source, so people can make their own version of the Chrome browser. Microsoft Edge, the newest version of it, is actually on Chromium. So Brave, Chrome, and Microsoft Edge, pretty much the same thing, but tweaked different ways. But pretty much Brave is just a more privacy-focused version of Google Chrome, which also means you can import everything from Chrome into it, your extensions, your passwords, bookmarks. Really easy to import it, so it's easy to switch over if you want to. But pretty much, they have their own ad blocker, and they also block trackers and cookies, etc. But they also allow you to see their own curated ads. Their ads are mostly crypto-related, and sometimes they don't even show you an ad. You probably can't see the screen, but it's a nice backdrop of some buffalo on a field by Corin Prescott.
Yeah.
But you pretty much get BAT tokens for viewing their ads, and it's also trying to create an ecosystem where you watch ads and then you can spend the money you're getting from watching the ads on the creators that you're viewing. It'll automatically track which websites you're going to that signed in with the Brave rewards. If any creator, for example, let's say David has his Twitter account and he's set up as a Brave creator, you could go on his Twitter account, and if you go to his Twitter account often, it'll see that you're going on there often, and you could choose to donate BAT to them on a monthly basis. It's supposed to pretty much try to change the whole advertising system.
Yeah,
how you see ads and how creators get paid.
Yeah, basically a TikToker fund, creator fund. It's basically the same thing, but with Brave. Brave's trying to do his own version of it, and it's pretty.
Well, I don't because TikTok, it's a company. This is more of I guess it is also a company, but it's more the money isn't coming from just a pile of money TikTok has. It's choosing who gets it.
This is you're working. I'm using the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, which is pretty. It's overall just sick. Like I always thought, we're big advocates for Brave overall, and it's like I'm excited to see where it can go. It's just again, this is all for like borrow. It goes into the topic of borrowing and lending, with Brave.
Putting the BAT
Yeah,
tokens.
putting your
Like
bat.
if you really believe in BAT and you just want to hold it and you want to have access to your money without selling it, that's something you could use Compound for. He could take the money he's making in BAT and he could put it into Compound, and anyone who wants to borrow Compound, or sorry, whoever wants to borrow BAT, they could actually borrow BAT from Compound, and it's essentially like borrowing his money. The way Compound works, there's a borrow side and a lend side, and pretty much you need to put up collateral before you're allowed to take out anything or borrow, essentially. So you could put in one crypto and make APY on that one crypto, and you could borrow any other crypto. And obviously there's like rates, like you can't borrow the entire amount. You can't put in $100 of one crypto and then take out $100 of another. There's ratios, but you're able to pretty much protect whatever you want to protect and take out whatever you want to use.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Yeah, I think that was a good wrap up on that. Another thing like on the side note, another part of DeFi that we can add to is margin trading.
Like that'll get complicated.
It does get a little bit complicated, but some of the major programs that you really want to you look into it. It's DYDX and
DYDX is a big one.
Yeah,
and
that's for
DopeX.
trading options, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah,
but they do it kind of crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to explain a little bit, or do you not know that much?
Yeah, like I know it enough. It's they put the stablecoin debt and the token itself into one token, so you can't even get liquidated. It's kind of cool. Tracer DAO is another one. I might be mixing up the mechanics of DYDX, Tracer DAO, and DopeX because they work in similar but different ways.
But remember to always do your own research. We're just the guys that talk about this stuff. You know?
Like a lot of these crypto protocols are kind of copies of each other. Like Compound has like Aave. Aave's like the same thing. On Avalanche, they have their own version. I think Trader Joe like does similar things as well. Like a lot of these things are kind of copies of each other that like work in slightly different ways, which is a good thing because you have options. Like you can pick whichever one you trust most, like the features of most, etc. Better capitalism, as I say it.
Yeah. Just explain what margin. Just explain what margin trading actually is. It's
so margin trading. It's
just borrowed funds to get it like ahead of ahead. Like you want.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if you're trading, you can trade with more money than you have if you have collateral. So they'll pretty much take what you have and like. They won't multiply it, but you could trade as if you have.
It's like almost a credit, like.
Yeah, it's almost a credit, but instead of like paying it immediately, it's kind of like they'll just take all of the money that's in the account if you mess up, essentially.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's kind of. It's also like you're playing a dangerous game if you don't know what you're doing. So please remember, always do your own research.
Yeah, and
because like you could lose a lot here.
We'll see. Yeah. Not with the with the collateralized tokens too, but not in the same way. Like you can't get liquidated, but you certainly can lose value with them.
Mm-hmm. When it also, all right, yeah. Do you got anything else to say about this? Like,
no, not too much. Anyone who's trying to do options legitimately, like, just look into it a lot more. Figure out exactly how it works. You should probably understand how regular options work before you try.
Yeah, learn day trading and stuff like that, so you can like figure get the basics around.
Yeah, sure. If you search up day trading, you'll get it. I was like, learn how the instrument works. So I'm like, yeah.
So another part of DeFi that we mentioned before, as DAI is a stable coin. You got to explain, stable coins are just programs. Like, you could be different. There's two different types of stable coins. There's
even more.
Well, like, just to put these into...
Yeah, two main ones.
There's two main ones. It's the algorithmic coins and the non-algorithmic... Wow, I can't fucking speak. Non-algorithmic coins. So the algorithmic coins are, like, basically, like, DAI.
Frax.
That's a... Whatever, those are two good examples.
I think Pax, no, but Pax is the Pax is non-algorithmic.
Yeah,
Liquidity, I think, no, yes. I think Liquidity, Liquidity is another one.
All right. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. And then for non-algorithmic coins are basically like Tether, USDC, Pax is one of a non-algorithmic, but basically it's just like centralized to these coins are centralized to the US dollar.
Or the price is pegged, or the price is The price is $1 through whatever means they do it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And I think we mentioned what else is like. What are the other main parts?
I already said it before, but like, I don't know. They're just collateralized in different ways. Like, it's kind of interesting. If anyone's like a big, like, I don't know, looking at the economy right now.
We're terrible. Like gas is a fucking $5 soon. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. Already 5, 6, 7 other places.
Fuck, man.
There's one particular stable coin where instead of actually like tracking the price of $1 using an oracle, what they do is they go, okay, how much dollar, like what's the price of wheat in dollars right now? What's the price of oil in dollars? What's the price of this in dollars? What's the price of that in dollars? They take the entire consumer price index, find how much the dollar can afford in all those different materials that's supposed to make up the value of $1, because the value of the dollar is just supposed to be pretty, or I guess a way of representing it is how much of these raw materials can you buy
with just this is a certain amount of money.
Yeah, exactly. And they take that data and pretty much make their own dollar with it. And it's really cool because it stays pretty much around the price of $1 just mathematically. You could see it as like a more real form of the dollar just based on like how you think of it.
Well, yeah, we've mentioned before that the U.S. dollar is like not the great, like it's not like built the best way. Like it's not built, we're not, inflation sucks, and it's not the greatest system. That's why crypto is like, it makes its own value.
It's its own system, yeah.
Yeah.
Like even the dollar, every currency you interact with is just rules that you agree to and opt into.
Yeah.
That's something I don't feel like people realize. Like they think the dollar is special because like it's the dollar, but there's been many different currencies that have lived and died throughout history. Currencies like ours, like reserve currencies, like currencies that like the world uses. Like right now, like the world uses our dollar to buy oil. Like we have agreements with other countries that go, if people want to buy oil, they need to use the dollar. And that's why the dollar's worth as much as it's worth currently, despite it going down because we keep raising the supply.
Oh, man. Well, war will end soon, I hope. Nor actually, as we mentioned before, I think as a side note, we mentioned in other episodes that like, oh, we're almost to war. We might go to war. And then now we're here at episode 8. We are at war.
This would be a good time capsule.
Yeah, no, these
podcast's a good time capsule.
No, these are a good time capsule. But I think we pretty much like wrapped up on DeFi. We've been running for 40 minutes. Do you want to mention? Yeah. So this week also, like before, we're not like we'll add to anything if you want to add after this. But just one thing, me and Court, our horses, we've been racing them. Zed Run has gone on a big update. And basically resetted all the stats because there's tournaments now and stamina, and it's all great. This is great part of the game. And me and Courtney are now we've took our horses out of retirement. I haven't raced my horse in 3 months.
I haven't raced my horse a long time.
And we went out there and actually my horses I was racing in class 4s. Now I'm racing in class 2s, and then I went back to class 3 because I wasn't that good. But we basically qualified our horses to see what tournaments or like what league it would go to again. And Courtney brought his horse right out of retirement and won 3 races back to back, first place.
No, only 2.
Only 2. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I lost the next 2. I won 2 right off the bat. It was pretty nice. And then I lost 2. So.
Yeah, me like
even KD now.
I won 10 races to qualify, and out of those 10 races, I think I placed 5 of those races, which like got me some money up, but we're not all the way up, until the day my horse hits first place. Then that day will come, and we'll make a whole episode about that because God knows we'll be celebrating.
A lot of Zed Run content soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess we can announce it here. So again, now we're gonna hold me liable.
Oh.
So as of we've been talking about it with the marketing team, we want to have more Zed Run content because me and Court, we own horses. We talk about horses. We love horses. We're going to the Belmont Stakes in May. Just exciting it overall. Like even before all this crypto stuff. Like I'm a huge. You see me.
Horse racer.
I'm a huge horse racer. When we went to Atlantic City, huge horse racer. That's the only thing I actually won money on. And I think I'm a decent person at. So we want to take our skills to the virtual world, and I'm gonna start bringing out more.
We got NASCAR partnerships.
Yeah,
the ecosystem's growing. Good updates.
Yeah, man. Like we're gonna be giving it all. More content. I feel like we're just turning into TikTok creators, low key, at some points, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do it.
Online digital business is just
Yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do for marketing. But I love it. I love making the content anyway. I like doing this. Like the podcast stuff has been fun. We've already done 8 episodes, which is a long way. If you really think about it, that's like 8 times we sat down and talked to you guys. Actually, we have one secret episode. Remember, we never released it. Because what happened? Oh yeah, we were terrible. Maybe we'll release it like on a special episode, but we just
NFT.
yeah we'll release
NFT benefit number 1.
yeah. If
Deleted scenes.
We'll show you some deleted scenes eventually.
Deleted episodes.
Yeah, man. DeFi is a great thing, and it's gonna come, and it's basically basically just to wrap it up. DeFi is just a term for the programming of things to make crypto projects.
It's the financial, not all of them are decentralized, but just the finance products in crypto.
The finance products. Yeah, man. You want to say anything else about DeFi? We can wrap this up. Me and Courtney are gonna go to get sushi right after this.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to give a shout out to Alchemix as an example of like one of the crypto protocols on top of crypto protocols. As he explained, they're kind of like Legos building blocks. Because these are all programs, you could have one program with another program to kind of make it easy to understand. Like we mod games. We played modded Skyrim before. Yeah. Skyrim's obviously one program that was made by Bethesda. And then the modders are just people using just resources, either resources they have from outside of the game or resources they have from inside the game, and they make their own mods.
Yeah,
there's people who make complete overhaul mods. There's people who make any type of mods.
Yeah, man. It's like basically taking like Gary's mod from Steam and just getting a community together to make whatever mods for it, and you can download it. You can download it and then just implant it into the game. It's all programming.
Exactly.
Overall.
Same thing happens with Alchemix. Alchemix pretty much goes, okay, so now that we have borrowing and lending, how do we use this borrowing and lending and give another service to people? Alchemix pretty much tries to replicate having a credit card by pretty much it's self-paying loans. So the way they do this is you pretty much put your collateral in. They take I think, was it just Ethereum? I think it's Ethereum, staked Ethereum, and I think that's it. So it's Ethereum and something else. They originally took DAI, I believe.
Is it Tether? Are you?
I don't think it was Tether. I think it was DAI. It's for Alchemix in particular.
Oh, well, I didn't write that in.
But yeah, Alchemix pretty much you put in Ethereum and then you could take a loan up to half of the Ethereum. And then, well, yeah, you pretty much have the money. You get it in DAI. And then the collateral that you put in, they put it into another crypto protocol, Wirearn. And Wirearn is pretty much a money-making robot. It looks for programs like Compound and Aave, and it goes, oh, I can make a higher interest rate supplying this crypto. So if anybody put in that crypto into the protocol, it'll automatically move the money to try to make a good interest rate. So Alchemix uses Wirearn to take the money that it's getting from all the people putting money in. It makes money together as a group, and then it uses that money to pay off the loans. So you put in your money as collateral, and then it puts the money into Wirearn, makes money on it, uses it to pay off the loan you took out, and then your money's free. Pretty much, you just wait time, and then the money that you put in as collateral gets released, and then you could take it out, and then there you go. You bought whatever you wanted to buy, and you have your money back later.
Yeah, man, all this crypto stuff. A lot of the crypto projects really just want to reward you overall, like just for using their programs.
It's just better. It's like if a bank went,
let's give you the money.
Yeah, like they take the money and just invest it, do whatever they want. They got to pay salaries, do this, and that. The crypto protocols are just, hey, it's the exact same thing, but it's a program that a bunch of people can see and scrutinize and like make their own copies of. So it's just people making a bunch of different type of experiments, trying to do things in different ways, better ways. And there's going to be a lot of things coming out from it because of just how you're able to copy it, make it better, maybe make it worse, make a scam version. That happens. But all of that's a learning experience for the whole community because everyone can see all the programs that are out there and either build upon them, make their own version, integrate it into their own program. It's pretty explosive. Like the gaming world's going to get crazy. The finance world, crazy. It's a lot.
Yeah, man. Especially in like now DeFi, basically like in DeFi is interacting with video games and these new video games are coming out, and like now it's making some real money. Like,
NFT, metaverse, gaming, DeFi,
this is all coming together, and this is gonna make some big nonsense. We're all gonna be sitting in a room with a fucking headset on eventually. We're just sitting and just racking in dough.
I'm be in the metaverse farming. I'm gonna be picking potatoes, selling them.
All right. You know, if I had anything, I want to be a llama farmer, or actually, I just want to own some donkeys. I don't know what people do with donkeys. I gotta look into that.
See, like I could just imagine, like
what people.
If we learn how to,
we can get a donkey.
I'm talking about like if we learn 3D modeling pretty well, like. I don't know how this will work with Zenrun. Like, I don't know if they allow you to make derivatives of the NFT.
You mean like skins?
Well, yeah, skin would be an example.
I think they did. I think they just added that.
Yeah,
like,
they added skins, but what I'm saying is like
make our own.
Well, no, like make our own. Pretty much like a stable game. Like imagine like you have like a virtual world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have your horse. You could just have the horse right here. Like, you know those, like, Pokemon mini games where you just, like, pet the Pokemon, do whatever you want, like say hi, feed it treats, whatever. Like, there could be, like, a Zedrun, like, just Zedrun stables. Like, you can make your own game, Zedrun stables, and they could see you had the NFT from Zedrun.
Yeah, and then you could walk around. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Walk around your horse. You can just ride it around, jump over
We're giving out free ideas on this podcast. So whoever, if you're listening and you're 3D model, like, take that.
I don't know.
Take that and run with it.
I feel like maybe Zedrun doesn't let you make derivatives of the horses. We'll see. I'll look into that.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Anything else you want to say to the people?
Nah, I just want to give some examples of, like, I don't know, how the stuff can interact, how people can get involved, do stuff.
Listen, man. There's a lot of projects out there if you really want to look. Decentraland's a big one. Most of the metaverses, Sandbox, Crypto Voxels, Zedrun, Axie Infinity. There's a great projects. Remember, there are. We'll link some other websites that you can see. I think there was a racing game. Rev Sport.
Rev Racing.
Rev Racing is also a crypto game. It's basically It's sponsored by NASCAR.
It's also sponsored by NASCAR.
Yeah.
Zedrun and Rev Racing.
Yeah,
NASCAR trying to get into the game.
Yeah, NASCAR knows what's up. Snoop Dogg knows what's up. Yeah, we've also found we've read that the celebrities like Mila Kunis is actually in
there's a ton of celebrities.
Everyone has
their own
marketing,
a lot of celebrities, a lot of people being paid, a lot of
man. Other than that, like that's all I gotta say about this week. DeFi, great thing we'll talk about. We also just on a side note, if you have any other questions, please comment on anything on our Instagram, our TikToks. We'll respond right back to you. Especially Court's on there like all the time responding to our fans. Yeah, Court's out there responding to our fans and like giving you some good input. I'm there just giving you content. But yeah, more things are coming, better things are coming, and yeah, what else you got to show them?
Want to give a shout out to the Omis. The Ferragamo's got a nice logo up here. Kind of looks like Ohm. Shout out Omis. Shout out Ferragamo.
Yeah, man. If you guys ever caught on in the last couple of we show our feet quite a lot on these podcasts. And
it's also subliminal messaging.
Yeah, it's also subliminal messaging. You'll get you'll get the point later. We have I guess since we're done, I have my own YouTube channel that I made a YouTube series on, and I had basically
the horse racing content.
Yeah, we do have horse racing content on there. It's basically a fake mockumentary about like stuff I do in my life. We're coming out with season 2. I guess we'll announce it now. Yeah, season 2 of Dave's World is coming. We got some great things coming. ComeRocket.io is all subliminal messaging. You guys have no idea. Me losing my hair, all subliminal messaging.
Me losing my hair.
Yeah, Courtney losing his hair. The barber just messed up.
It was like,
but you know what?
I saved a little bit.
But you know what, man? Like, I'm here. I hope I hope you guys are excited for season 2 of Dave's World. I'll clip this part for Dave's World too. The podcast is like, I love doing this stuff. I hope we can keep doing this like later on. But like gas prices, we might go eventually to virtual podcast for a couple times to save us some money.
yeah, like podcast in the metaverse coming next.
Yeah, well, don't say next because like we don't know. we might be in another spot next.
Soon.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, there you go. Like, don't give us the benefit of the doubt. Other than that, birthday is coming this month. Excited to that. Turning 23. My Jordan year. I was about to say Kobe year. My Jordan year. But yeah, man. What do you want to wrap? You want to say anything to the people?
All right, shout out my guys, the Omis. Shout out InkDAO. Shout out.
Oh yeah. Shout out
Drug
InkDAO.
Gin.
We'll clip. I'm clipping this. Literally, this is going right to the TikTok. If your name is David and you're on a David Dow program on Discord, or like if you're in a David fan club where there's only people named David, please hit me up. I'm trying to.
You're trying to find a David Dow.
Yeah, according to the Bankless podcast from Courtney, there is a David Dow, not the person, like a
Not
legit
the David Dow.
Yeah. There's a person
David
named David Dow who's like apparently like a doctor who got like beat up like 7 years ago. But you know what? That's not what we're here for. We're here about the David fan club.
There's another David Dow in crypto.
Yeah,
too,
and we'll hope for the best. Like we just want to see if I can get myself in there. I want to be friends with David's. You
gotta find the Davids.
Yeah. If anything, I think that's it. Yeah, man. We've been running for a little bit. Yeah, man. Kanye West's documentary is out. Get your money up, get not your funny up. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts as of this week. So, we're doing great. All right, we're done. We're out. Yeah. She don't suck my dick tonight. She gonna run my dick tonight.